It's Saturday, January the 20th. Coming to you live from Rink 3 at the Scotiabank Pond. The feature matchup in the U13AA division has the visiting Mississauga Beasts facing off today against your home team, the Duffield Devils. The Beast controlled the face-off early, pushed it in deep, and now they have the Devils looking to try and break out. Pass bounces over Lansfield's stick, and they push it back in deep in the zone. Leung goes back for it, throws it around. Lansfield now on the wall, has an opportunity to break it out. He comes down the wing, takes a look, cuts back in, throws a backhander on net, and Harrison makes the first big save of the game with 9:15 remaining here in the first period. Both teams make some changes. And now we got Jepson and McDonald on the draw. They push it back. Westover retreats to grab it. He's got a couple of guys all over him. Quick offside there, but the referees didn't see it. And now Duffield looks to break out of the zone. Tenio Rodrigo chips it off the wall. Jepson goes back for it, tries to push it up. Cohen tries to pick it up, and now Serrani throws it in. Jones tries to keep it up there. Now they take a look. Everybody joins in the fray. And it comes out, a 2-on-1 develops as Jepson and Goddard come down. They fire a quick shot off the pad of the goalkeeper, and the trailing player is able to tuck it into a yawning cage to make it 1-0 Duffield with 8:32 remaining in the first period. Goddard tucked it in as Jepson took the shot off the goalkeeper's pads. Now Foster, he gains the zone, throws it into the middle of the ice. Scoleri runs out of real estate. Now they look to try and break it up the wall. Just out of the reach of Johnny Leung. Leung goes back for it, curls back, throws it back into Foster. Foster now on the wall, tries to break it up. Now it comes out of the zone. Over to the far side, Scoleri looks to try and skate into it. De Silva pushes it forward. Foster joins the fray, now it comes back. Leung walks in, finds Foster in the slot. He tries to push it back, and Dobbin now chips it up and past Scoleri. Leung retreats for it as well. Leung pushes it over to Harris Peru. Back to Leung. Leung now off the boards. Hits Luca. Luca now looks to drive wide on the D. He comes in the zone. In behind the net, takes a look. Throws it through and over to Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis sends it back to Westover. Westover with a shot. That gets blocked in front. Oosterhuis chips it off the wall. Ho tries to get it out. Now Luca back in. Lansfield. He fires a shot just wide of the net. Now they look to get it in. Potvin gets knocked off the puck. Westover grabs it. He throws it in deep. Bounces all the way around, and now they race in for it. Just get it past St. John. Dobbin chips it out. Westover and Potvin go back for it. De Jing coming downtown. Now De Jing in behind the net. He's got St. John all over him. It comes back out. Potvin now tries to take a shot. Unable to get it. Comes back. Silva throws it into the corner. De Jing looks to skate into it. Around the corner, he gets away from everyone. Chips it back in deep. Westover goes back for it. Westover off the boards. Can't get it past Silva. He holds it in. Now Jepson. He cuts back into the middle. A quick low shot there. Goddard tried to push it in, and it just goes wide of the net. Now it comes back around to the other side. St. John throws it back to Westover. He goes off the glass. Silva holds it in. They've got them hemmed in pretty deep here. Westover now gets it up. Silva holds it back and throws it back in. Now Jepson in behind the net. Takes a look. Unable to get it out front. Now St. John, he grabs the puck. Gets it off the boards, tries to throw it out. And this time it comes back. St. John throws it far side, hits Cohen. Cohen up to McDonald. McDonald tries to get it up to Cohen, unable to do that. They push it back out. Now they come back again. Serrani up to Neil Rodrigo. He's got Jones all over him. And now Cohen joins the fray. Cohen chips it in front. Wayne comes back and picks that up. Now they come back out of the zone. And Leung grabs it. Leung goes far side for Neil Rodrigo. Now McDonald leaves it for Neil Rodrigo. They kick it back out of the zone. And another turnover. McAuliffe now tries to get around Serrani, but he poke checks the puck up. Now it comes back once again. Leung deep in his zone. Looks to set it up. A hard charging De Silva holds the line. Now it comes back around to the other side. Unable to get it up. And we have our first penalty of the game. This one looks like it's gonna go to Wang for boarding. So we're gonna have a face-off deep in the Mississauga Beast zone. Sells, Foster, and Scolari. Leung and Serrani started off. Sells ties Potvin up. Puck just gets kind of pushed through. Now they bring it back out. Sells leaves it for Leung. Back into Sells. He moves in, fires a shot that gets tipped just over top of the net. Leung throws it into Scolari. Scolari now tries to use his body, shield the puck. They're on the wall. Dobbins in there with an aggressive forecheck. Trying to get it back out. It comes to Leung. Leung now, a little bit of space. Fires one, just misses Scolari. Now Foster tries to get over for it. They hold him off. Now Sells grabs it. Sells into Foster. He pushes a low shot. Now they take another look at it. Comes back out to Leung. Leung fires a hard shot. A big save by Harrison there as it just at the side of the net. Now they look on the other side. A hard shot, a one-timer by Sells, and Harrison stops that. Now it bounces out and down the ice. Everybody's back. Potvin goes down. He's looking out front. Now he's looking to rag the puck in the far corner. Happy to just kill some time, and they tip it up high and out of the zone. Silva now looks and retreats back in his zone. Scolari gets on him. Jones takes it, fires it down. Leung grabs that. 30 seconds remaining here in the power play. Luca looks to try and settle the puck down. Now he comes up the wall, cuts into the middle of the ice. Luca comes in on Jones. Tries to drive wide, takes a look. Does a full lap and sends it back to Westover. Westover back to Luca. Luca now into Lansfield. Now comes back, just misfires there. Now comes back around. Jepson, pushes it forward for Dujing. Now it comes back. Harris Peru goes deep in behind his net. He throws it up the far side, just misses the forward. And we've got an icing with 2:23 remaining in the period. Now we got a face-off to the right of Afasiniadis. They push it back. St. John gets it up to Cohen. Just rolls off his stick. Now he tries to push it back. Now Leung, he looks to push it in, then he leaves it for Neil Rodrigo. It goes wide of the net. Now McDonald races in, takes a look, throws it back in behind the net. Now they try and push it back around to the far side. Leung in his feet. Now they try and get it out and around. An odd man rush developing here. Another quick shot, a bouncing puck, and it goes through the crease and back out. Now, they fire another one. That hits something in front, and now it comes out. McDonald now comes up the middle of the ice, gains the line, sends it over to Tennille Rodrigo. He tries to push it back in. Tennille Rodrigo. They bounce it, and Aurora throws it the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing with 1:17 remaining here in this first period. Sells and Potvin, and comes back to Serrani. Serrani leaves it for Scoleri. Scoleri, he tries to fire it. Just misfires now. Jones looks to come away with it. Jones chips it off the wall. Foster tries to close that off. Now they come out. Foster gains the zone. Leaves it for Sells. Just cuts through everybody. And it comes back. Harris Peru holds it in. Now they send it in. And a hard shot there. And it bounces and it's resting on the back of the net. .41 seconds remaining in the period. They push it back. Harris Peru fires it in and around. Scoleri skates into it. Scoleri tries to center it for Foster. Now Scoleri in the corner, pushes it back to Foster. Foster in behind the net, takes a look, tries to get it out, hits Dobbins' skate, and he chips it off the boards, tries to get it past Serrani. Deep in the zone it goes. Harrison just lets it sit there. And now Aurora looks to come up the ice. Aurora off the boards. Now they try and push it around Potvin. Potvin throws it to the far side to Dobbin. Dobbin just off the wall, looking to kill the clock now. And DeJing runs out of real estate, and the buzzer sounds to end the first period with the Beast holding a 1-0 lead. Both these teams came to play today, folks. An entertaining first period, gonna take us into the second, hopefully with just as much as excitement as the first. Things are tightening up here in the U13AA division. Everybody's improving as we flip the page to 2024. Two-thirds of the season or more already completed. Only a handful of games to go before we hit the P word for the playoffs. Westover throws it off the boards now. The Beast D look to control things. Westover skates back into it. He's got one all over him. Now McAuliffe and Wang are in there looking to control things. Luca comes back to help out now. Oosterhuis pushes it up, just misses Lansfield. De Silva throws it back. Taylor D, now it comes back. St. John goes back for it. Looks to set things up. Tries to leave it for Westover. Follick throws it around the corner to McAuliffe. McAuliffe pushes it behind the net. Comes back around. Lansfield tries to get it out. A shot there, that hits something. Now it comes back out. Now they look to try and control things. Another huge save by Athos and Yadis. The Beast have them hemmed in once again. De Silva gets around St. John. Now they push it back to the point. Back into the sidewall. Westover looks to hold his man off. Westover. Now it comes back around Luca. And now we've got a Beast power play as Goddard got tripped up. So we got 13:40 remaining in the second period. Here we'll see the Beast power play for the first time today. Referees are going down to check some things. Not sure what that was all about. Now McDonald and Goddard on the draw. They push it back. Comes around. Now it comes to Jepson. He fires a shot. That's off the side of the net. Now McDonald skates into it. He's got a chance to move up the zone. He fires a low shot just wide of the net. Cohen now chases in. Cohen and McDonald creating some confusion. Cohen cuts back in, throws it far side. Now they get tied up in front of the net. They got to get back down. Goddard in behind Leung. Now it comes back around. De Silva has it just bounce out of the zone. He throws it back over to the other D. Now we got a break here as McDonald moves in. And he fires a low shot into the back of the net. Make it 1-1, a shorthanded goal. McDonald picked it off in the middle of the ice. And he was able to skate in and beat Harrison on the low side just inside the post. 1:14 left here. And Beast power play, 12:54 left in the period. Tenio Rodrigo kicks it forward. The Beast look to set things up. Silva goes back for it. Silva turns, comes up the middle of the ice, throws it to the far side to Potvin. Potvin gets over the blue line. He's in on Sereni, stops up at the half wall. Now they look to try and get it out of the zone once again. Tenio Rodrigo with the extra effort on the puck, able to get it back out. Silva now turns just inside his zone. Looks to the far side on the left wing. Sereni picks that off and throws it back down. Now they're looking here once again. Now they get it up to the far side. Silva throws it up to Jones. Jones gains the zone, but Leung looks to fire one, and that one hits somebody. And now Leung grabs it again. This time it bounces out. A hand pass there. The referee calls it. Scolari and Foster come out now. 15 seconds remaining. Sells throws it deep in the zone. They look to set things up, try and stretch them back out once again. Sells holds his man off. Now he's able to grab the puck, fire it, and get it out of the zone. Foster looks to chip it up even further, but we've got some delays there. Just unable to get it out of the zone. Creates another offside, and we got 11:37 remaining here in this period. Sells on the draw. Pushes it back. Westover goes back for it. McAuliffe's on him. Westover pushes it up the boards. Scolari and Follick, they're out there now. Westover gets it around. Scolari takes a look, hits Foster on the far side. He's in full flight, just unable to get around the defenseman. A great chance there. Now they come back out. He takes a look. He leaves it for Harris Peru. Harris Peru with a hard shot. That gets tipped. And now the Beasts are going to go back on the power play. Foster's going to go off for interference. So we'll have a face-off deep in the zone. Luca and Lansfield. Dobbin pushes it back. Now it comes in. Jepson's on the half wall. He hits Goddard. A bouncing puck there. Athasiniadis falls, and the referee waves it off. So we got 10 seconds of the penalty here. Luca gets removed from the draw. Oosterhuis wins it now. They just get it out of the zone. Aurora now back into his zone. He tries to curl and lose. Luca comes back up. Leung pushes forward. Keeps it out of the zone. Luca sneaks by one. Now he's got a couple of guys on him. Comes back to Leung. Leung fires a low shot. That one goes in, and Harrison covers it up and pushes it back out. Now they look to settle things down. Come to the far side. Set it across again. Comes up to Dobbin. Jepson. Jepson chips it forward. Now St. John grabs it. He runs out of room. A couple of guys on him. St. John in the corner. Jepson. And that one just went wide. Now Oosterhuis tries to get it out, and it just sneaks out of the zone. They go D to D once again. They look to come up the middle of the ice. Dobbin curls, grabs it, tries to get around. Leung grabs it this time. Leung with Dobbin and Goddard all over him. He comes away with it. Now up the ice, Johnny Leung gains the blue line. Drives wide. He fires a hard shot, and Harrison makes a huge save there. Now they look to come back. An odd man rush developing here. Potvin from the half wall stops up. Takes a look, tries to get out Leung's way, but he's able to pick it up. Leung fires it around. Silva just has it sneak under his stick, and down the ice it goes. Good penalty kill, guys. Cohen takes a look. He comes back in. He's happy to kill some time. Now they get the third man as the penalty comes. And Tenio Rodrigo. McDonald in the corner. He tries to push it back to Serrani. Serrani fires a low shot. That hits a body. Now they try and come up and get through everybody. Teo Cran blows a tire there. Now Cohen tries to get it out of the zone. They go D to D. Tenio Rodrigo takes a look. Just gets caught up at the center ice there. Now it comes back, and Westover tries to hold DeJing out of the zone. Now Serrani gets it up. They quickly ice the puck as they're looking to make a change. And with 8:15 remaining here in the second period, it's a tight checking 1-1 affair as we're almost halfway through the period. Sells wins the drawback. Leung fires it off the boards. It gets around De Silva. Foster and Jones are in a foot race for it. Comes back in. Scolari joins the fray. Now they look to try and come out of the zone. A turnover there. Now Jones pushes it around. They try and bounce it off the boards. And they head-man the puck, but Leung grabs it. Leung gains the line and then fires it in deep to ensure there's no icing that time. Foster charges in for it. He's on the half wall with a couple of people around him. Now Sells comes out into the middle. A bounce just about. There, he hits Scolari in front. Now, a hard shot just wide of the net. Back in once again. Now Sells. Sells takes a look. He comes off now. Harris Peru. A low shot just wide of the net. Sells tries to angle it off. He gets it into Scolari. They take it off Scolari, and it just gets out of the zone. St. John goes back for it. He's got a little bit of time. Takes a look. St. John pushes it up and through the middle of the ice. Aurora turns back as Oosterhuis is all over him, and they go off the glass and out to St. John. St. John looks once again, fires it in deep. Now they go back after it. Off the boards. And Jepson comes away with it. Jepson looks to gain the zone. A centering pass, and Westover dove and redirected that to the side of the net. Luca now tries to chip it up. And Oosterhuis gets it out of the zone. Aurora from center ice chips it off the boards, and Goddard skates into it. Now they come back once again. Over to the far side to Jepson. Jepson now looks to cut into the middle. And now Westover grabs it. He goes off the glass and down the ice. A rolling puck. Icing has been waved off. Now they look to try and set things up. They come back in there, the hard forecheck. Now they come up the boards. Leung grabs the puck. Gets it back to McDonald. McDonald throws it up just out of the reach of Neil Rodrigo. Now they look to try and set it up once again, but the Beasts just throw it in deep. Serrani now. Serrani chips it off the boards. And now Silva. Silva gets around one. He fires a low shot, and Athos and Yadis covers it up with 5:18 remaining in the period. McDonald pushes it back to Leung. Leung. Now it comes back out once again. Tries to get it up to Tennille Rodrigo. Then it comes back, and Harris Peru throws it out and down the ice. They wave off icing. Silva goes off the glass. Cohen holds it in. Cohen on the half wall. A couple of guys on him. Now it comes in. There's a number of them in there battling. McDonald gets it back to Leung. He fires a shot. That goes off a shin pad and down the ice. Harris Peru retreating with DeJing all over him. The speed of Matteo DeJing wreaking havoc. Potvin comes in now. He throws it out. DeJing grabs it. Another shot. That goes just wide. Potvin and McDonald go after it. And they just can't get it out of the zone. They tip it wide that time. Harris Peru throws it around to Sells. Sells now tries to hold it off the wall. They're all battling for it in there. Now it comes out. This time still unable to get it out of the zone. DeJing now. And Leung picks his pocket. Grabs it. And Leung looks to set things up. He gets it up to Cohen. Comes back out, Sells. Tries to create a turnover. Oh, just about had one there. Now, Jepson pushes it in deep, and he gives chase. He comes in behind Leung. Leung shields the puck briefly. Cohen chips it forward. Jones grabs it. Tries to fire it back out. Harris Peru grabs it. Harris Peru hits our shin pad. Now they try and center it. Then Sells blocks that one off just through the crease. Now Sells. He takes a look. Drives in. That gets tipped. And Goddard grabs it. Goddard goes in behind the net. Foster angles him off. Now they're all in a puck battle on the far wall. Trying to pick at it and get it out. Sells simply backhands it in behind the net. Scoleri looks to try and cut it off the far side. They just get it past him. And now it comes back out. Serrani, he fires a low shot. A big save by Harrison there. Now, back in once again. They send it back out. Sells tries to kick it to his stick. A couple of guys on him. Now it comes back around. Scoleri grabs it. He goes far side. A great hand-eye coordination by Luca, knocks it out of the air. Now, back in there, Scoleri tips it just over the net. He gets taken down. No worse for wear. Now they look to try and get it past Westover. He cuts off the half wall. Holds it in. He's got a couple of people on him. Luca just can't get it out in front there. Now it comes back to Serrani. Serrani fires a shot. That gets tipped. Hits a bunch of things and then finds the back of the net. A bouncing puck, and Sells jumps on it and bats it over the goaltender's pad to make it 2-1 with an even 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Wholesale change as we got Luca, Oosterhuis, and Lansfield come out. Luca now looks to try and set things up. He gets tripped up there by Lang. Lang comes away with it briefly. Westover pushes it back and forward. Now it comes back out, just gets past Westover. He's in a foot race with McAuliffe. Gets taken down, both of them. Now it comes back out. Odd man rush developing here. If they can get things going. That hits Serrani's skate, and he kicks it out. Now Oosterhuis with a little bit of a break. He's going to run out as it goes in behind the net. He's in there. He's got Aurora all over him. Now Luca goes back into the other side. He picks it up. They're trying to set things up once again. Luca pushes it forward. Silva grabs it and gets it out of the zone. Now McDonald, he comes out, he fires a shot, that just goes over the net. Comes back out in front and through the crease. Lansfield now gets it back out to McDonald. He just has it roll off his stick. Now it comes back down the ice. Leung takes a look. He's got options. And we got an offside. The Beast made a change, and the Devils almost came away with a massive odd man rush there. Now McDonald pushes back to Leung. He throws it in deep. De Silva goes around, tries to get it off the boards. Leung fires a shot. That one goes just wide. St. John charges in. Now they come back the other way. Potvin takes a look. He fires a shot. Athos and Yadis covers it up. And with 16.8 seconds remaining in the period, we're going to have a face-off to the right of Athos and Yadis. They look to push it back. Donovan fires a shot just wide of the net. St. John looks to headman it to Cohen. McDonald tries to fire a shot, and Harrison covers that one up. And the buzzer sounds as we head to the third with a 2-1 game between the Duffield Devils and the Mississauga Beast. Both teams will get their marching orders here for the third period of this tight checking affair. 15 minutes of stop time action remaining. Everybody getting hearing what they want them to do, improve on, and what they've liked so far. We'll see what the third has in store for us here. Potvin and McDonald on the face-off. They win it back. Potvin splits the D. It goes back. That forces De Silva back for it. He throws it off the boards to DeJean. McDonald tries to get it off DeJean. Now it comes back in. Back in. Rolls off a stick there and just through everybody. Potvin now is away with it. They seal everybody off. McDonald decides to take the net out. And that gives us a whistle with 14:34 remaining in the period. Sells, Scolari, and Foster. Westover. Serrani. My mistake, that's Oosterhuis out there. Now it comes around, they come away with it. Foster, up to Scolari. Scolari gets stomped up at the red line, throws it back. Now Oosterhuis takes a look, hits Sells, he turns in. And now Foster with a wise play just pushes it to the far wall. Jones looks to get it out of the zone. And now Jepson comes away with it. Jepson gains the zone. Sells is all over him, looks to disrupt things, and it gets out of the zone. Aurora now just pushes it in deep. Oosterhuis playing defense this shift, goes back for it. He looks to set things up. Oosterhuis with a little bit of room, fires it up to Sells. Sells now turns, he goes far side. Scolari tips it over Silva. Now Scolari in the corner, takes a look, tries the centering pass. Oosterhuis walks into it, he fires a shot, that goes back into the corner. Silva and Foster are on it. Now they just get it up, and Serrani holds it in the zone. Aurora now goes back for it. He throws it up the boards, and Oosterhuis grabs it. Oosterhuis gets it to Sells. Sells throws a backhand in. Now Wang looks to get around Luca. Sells tries to stop him up. They fire it, and Athasiniadis with a big save. Now it comes back up. Westover tries to get it past Silva. He knocks it down with his hand. A two-sport athlete. Solid glove hand from the baseball player to keep it in. Now it comes back out. It trickles just over the line. So with 12:35 remaining here. We'll have a face-off deep to the left of Athasiniadis. Luca on the draw with Wang. They push it back. High and off the glass. It bounces out and down, and Lansfield skates into it. Lansfield now looks to try and split the D. Stumbles there, and now comes back out. Westover turns, takes a look in behind the zone. Westover throws it up to Cohen. Now Cohen, charging forward, tries to grab it. Luca pushes it back. Now McAuliffe, he gets disrupted there by Luca. And now we got a turnover. Luca gains the zone. Tries to get around to Silva. He runs out of real estate. Gets pushed off, and now comes back. Harris Peru. Harris Peru cuts through everybody. And he finds the back of the net. Harris Peru makes it 3-1 with 11:52 remaining. He was able to cut into the middle of the ice. He cut back towards the boards, and then he had an opening lane, so he took a shot. And that just went over the glove of the goalkeeper to make it 3-1 for the Devils. Sells wins the draw back to St. John. St. John pushes it back out of the zone. Tenio Rodrigo now. And then McDonald follows it up. Now to Tenio Rodrigo. He fires a shot off the shin pad of Jones. Now they look to get it out. A bouncing puck. Potvin comes away with it. He's looking with... Now Leung grabs it. Leung tries to come out of the zone. He's got some space. Now Johnny Leung gains the zone to Tenio Rodrigo. A bound goes back dangerously close in there now. Now they come back around. Sells tries to push it into McDonald. He went hoping Tenio Rodrigo was going to the net, but just missed it there. Now it comes back out. Leung takes a look once again. He goes far side for Serrani. Serrani back to Leung. Leung now from just inside his, hits Tenio Rodrigo. Tenio Rodrigo doesn't want to go offside. Now they hit McDonald. McDonald throws it back to Serrani. Back to Leung. Now they hit Sells at center ice. He gets around one. Sells gains the zone. Tenio Rodrigo into Sells, and that just goes wide of the net. Now they're back in once again. DeJing comes away with it. Pushes it up to Goddard. He pushes it around McDonald and goes after it. Now Oosterhuis eludes one. Takes a look. Oosterhuis with some space goes far side for McDonald. McDonald now gains the zone. He fires a shot off a shin pad. That goes into the net. Now Scoleri goes after it. Comes back to Serrani. Serrani with a hard shot. A pad saved by Harrison into the corner. Oosterhuis throws it back in behind the net. Scoleri tries to seal that off. Now Teo Cran gets it out. Serrani skates back. 9:45 remaining here in this third period. Serrani hits Oosterhuis. Oosterhuis takes a look. He cuts back, eludes one or two. Now gets around them. He gets tripped up. No call, says the referee. Foster now gains the line and fires it in deep. Scoleri tries to skate over and grab it. Hand calls a penalty for body contact on Scoleri. So we got 9:22 remaining, and the Beast are going to call a timeout here and try and get this to a one-goal game, because, as they say, a two-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in the game. They'll be running out of markers on the whiteboard on both benches as they draw this one up. Pretty sure on the Duffield side it'll be just fire it out and down the ice. You'll have to keep an eye on the Beast, as they like to stretch the ice. If the puck gets back into their zone, they usually leave a couple of wingers high on the far blue line. So that'll be one thing to keep an eye on. Van pushes it back, goes D to D, it gets out of the zone. Now Aurora turns, gains the red line, tries to cut it back in, then runs out of a bit of real estate, throws it over to the far side. Then they fire it in deep and they go after it. Harris Peru retreats behind his net. Now Potvin, he grabs it. Sells goes back there for it. Sells is in there with Harris Peru and Dobbin and Jepson, and they're all looking to get the puck. They're happy just to kill some time with it against the boards. Now it comes back out. They push it back to Aurora into the half wall. Jepson eludes one, throws it across, and that finds the back of the net. A seeing eye shot just inside the post. Makes it 3-2, a power play goal for the Beast. Just like they drew it up. Tenio Rodrigo throws it back to St. John. Over to Leung. He throws it off the boards. Now they look to skate into it. Potvin goes down. Tenio Rodrigo. It's underneath Potvin. Lansfield and Tenio Rodrigo are in there. Now Tenio Rodrigo takes a look. Tries to center it up. Potvin gets it to DeJing. Now Potvin gets around one. Throws it to Dobbin on the far side. He chips it past St. John. Leung goes back for it with Dobbin all over him. And now Potvin joins the fray and they look to get it around. Now DeJing in the corner, stops up, tries to shake Leung. And now McDonald comes away with it. He throws it far side for Tennille Rodrigo. Jones grabs the puck, fires it back in. McDonald picks it up. Now McDonald with a little bit of space. Cuts back in. He fires a shot that goes off a stick or something. Lansfield grabs it. Lansfield to Tennille Rodrigo. He fires one high. That goes off the shoulder of Harrison. And now Jones grabs it, fires it out and down the ice. Fox calls it for icing with 7:16 remaining here in this game. Wang and Sells on the draw. Sells kicks it to himself. He's got a little bit of space in behind the net. Sells looks to settle things down. Tries to control it, fires it into Scoleri. Scoleri to Foster. And a huge save there by Harrison. Foster coming right in from the top of the circles, and he gets about the hash marks and fires one, and Harrison snags it out of the air to keep it 3-2. Sells and Jepson on the draw. They push it back to Leung. Leung tries to get it in. Now they chip it out. Just tried to get it up to Goddard. Just ran out of space. Now Leung in behind his net. Reverses course for Scoleri. Now it comes far side. Foster skates into it. He gets pushed off there by Aurora. He sealed that one off. And now Leung grabs it. Leung throws it in deep. That hits the stanchion. Now it comes back and Aurora grabs it. Booster Heiss briefly holds that one up. And now we're going to have another penalty upcoming here. Booster Heiss is going to go off. So with 6:15 remaining in the period, the Beasts are going to go back on the power play. Luca and Cohen are going to be looking to kill this, start this one off. All right, so after all that, now we're going to have a face-off. Jepson and Luca on the draw. They push it back. This time the Devils win and fire at the length of the ice. Aurora goes back for it. Fires it to the far side. Now they look to come up the zone. And back it goes. Now Leung chips it off the wall. Cohen's in there in a battle. Looks to try and win it back. Now it comes back. Pavin leaves it for the defense. They look to keep it in the zone. They push it into Dobbin in behind the net. Dobbin takes a look, leaves it. They push it through the crease. And then the back of the net. Reed Dobbin ties it 3-3 with a power play goal with 5:33 remaining in the game. They were sniffing around, and when you get in penalty trouble, those power play goals are going to come back to bite you. As we said, the 2-goal lead is dangerous, and now the Beasts have tied it up. Potvin Sells on the draw. They push it forward. DeJing now with lots of life. throws one up, and Athison Yadis had to be sharp there. Sells on the draw, pushes it back. Sereni chips it off the wall. Scoleri tries to get it out. Now Sells gets around a couple. An odd man rush coming up here into Foster. A diving play by Dobbin to break that up. Now Sells in behind the net. Potvin all over him. So, looks like Potvin's going off for holding with 5:03 remaining in the game. Sells, Foster, and Scoleri up front. They push it back to Leung. Leung now into Sells. Just gets pushed off there and out of the zone. Leung sets things up from his own zone. In behind the net, Goddard tails him. Happy to leave him behind the net. Sells, picks it up. Sells, cuts back into the middle of the ice. Back through. Tries to evade Goddard. They get in the zone. Sells. Can't get around the D that time. And this time they hold it in. Foster tries to chip it into Sells. Sells on the wall. And Leung holds it in. Leung. He's got some space. Leung gets around a couple. And he fires a hard one, and Foster makes a huge save with 4:20 remaining in the period and 1:17 in the power play. Duffield calls a timeout here. They'll be looking to drop another play, and the Beast will be looking to keep it out of their zone. Pretty full crowd here this afternoon at Rink 3, watching an entertaining affair between these two teams. So we got Luca, McDonald, and Foster with Sells and Leung. Jepson and McDonald on the draw. Now Luca pushes it back to Sells. Sells over to Leung. He's able to keep it in the zone. Leung tries to get it across. That hits Jepson's skate and comes out of the zone. Now they come back across. Leung gains the zone. Leung, that hits something. Now it comes back to Leung. Leung, that hits McDonald, and then it bounces out and into the bench of the Beast. They push it back forward. De Silva tries to get it out, but Luca quickly holds it in. Now Luca in behind the net. Takes a look. He hits Leung. Leung back into Luca. Back into the middle. A tip shot there by Cohen, and Harrison had to be sharp. Sells holds the line, and it just gets out of the zone. Now Leung takes a look. Leung comes up the left wing side, cuts back as he runs out of real estate, hits Tenio Rodrigo on the far side. Tenio Rodrigo chips it off the wall. Goddard tries to grab that. Now Luca pushes it back to Leung. Now Luca with some space. He fires one, and a huge glove save there by Harrison with 2:57 remaining. Keeps it 3-3. So we got Luca and Potvin on the draw right in front of us here. Tennille Rodrigo gets tied up by Jones, and now it comes back out. Far side, a stretch pass, Dobbins away. St. John holds him up, and now Westover with a little bit of space. Westover comes down, tries to get around Silva. Silva blocks that one, and now Westover takes a look, tries to get around everybody there, and Tennille Rodrigo comes in to help out. Potvin comes away with it. He headmans it for Dobbin. Dobbin over the red line and fires it in deep. Now it comes back around. Cohen grabs it. Cohen throws it around to the far side. DeJing holds it in the line briefly, but they're able to get it out of the zone. Bounces off a couple of sticks. Now Cohen goes back for it. Cohen looks to come up the ice. Gets it up to Luca. Luca now. Far side hits Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo runs out of real estate. Now Leung and DeJing gets around one. They're in deep in the corner. Luca pushes it back around to the far side. De Silva pinches in, down into the corner. Leung tries to hold them off. The referee runs roughshod there. Now Sells comes away with it. Sells with a little bit of space. Comes through, tries to get around a handful. He goes off the post. Now it comes back. Serrani fires one. And Jepson knocks that out of the air. Jepson gains the red line and fires it in deep. Now they come back for it. Leung. Sells creates a turnover. He tries to get it up to Leung. Now Sells picks it off once again. He goes far side. Leung over to McDonald. McDonald pushes it in deep. Foster now in behind the net. Gets it back. Serrani. He fires a hard shot. And there's a big glove save by Harrison. With 43.2 seconds remaining here in the third period. Luca on the draw. They try and push it forward. Potvin gets it up. Leung pinches in, tries to keep it in the zone. Now it comes back. Foster briefly holds that one, and it goes deep into the zone. Now they're in tight. A centering pass, but Leung picks that off. Johnny Leung now tries to get away from a couple of guys. Can't get through everybody there, but Foster, he gets knocked off the puck. Now Luca with 8 seconds remaining. Back to Foster. Foster to Serrani. And that's going to do it, folks. The Beasts and the Devils tie it at 3-3 this afternoon here at the Scotiabank Pond. We want to thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching from. Good morning, good evening, good night. Elvis has left the building.